Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're able to join me for this video. And what we're going to be showing here is I'm going to do the unboxing for the 70 AAR Cuda. Beginning to do some research on it so that when I start the build, not too long down the road here, I'm going to be able to work on the car and share a little bit of information about the car as we move along through it. This is, once again, it's my entry to the Rock and Roll on Wheels group build, and hopefully we're able to get this thing built up and get it looking somewhat like what the box art shows here. But I really like this color. I think I did the unboxing for the Mustang for the Street Machine build. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did, and got that out. So I figured I'd do this unboxing, and then we'll do a stash ad and unboxing here shortly, and we'll get back into the stock car build for Dragon Blanchard and also the Subaru Brat. So, right off the bat, that's what we're building. I showed you in before, it's got the 340. It's got a 6-barrel carburetor, and it's a standard 340. It's not a 340. I think they had a 340 Hemi. So. I believe the package was open. Yeah, the package is open. I haven't taken it out yet, but the package is open. So right off the bat here, I get the body out and set aside because I like to do the bodies last on my unboxings. So this kit, it's a Revell kit. It's 7601 is the kit. It's skill level 2. 1995 is the date on the box. If you want to look it up, those are going to be the things that you look up later on. Probably try to get the glass in its own package. The glass does have, I don't know if you can see the glare or not, but the glass does have a little bit of damage up in here, a little bit of scuff marks. You get the fog lights and the headlights, and it looks like well, there's some other type of light in here, right there. So, and it looks like almost like a washer fluid reservoir right here. So then you've got your set of decals. You got a black and a white set for the stripes. They say Cuda and an AAR. You got a couple of, you got the decal that goes on the air cleaner, and then a couple other like sponsor looking decals up in here. And your license plate is from California. It says Dan 48. I don't know. It's probably something significant, but we'll get it looked up. And this card was printed in '95, the same year the car was boxed up. The instruction manual has a little bit of information on the car itself. Right there. It starts you off by assembling the tires and the wheels and the front suspension. Brings you into the other steps, and it's not a big instruction manual. but that's okay. Finish out right here. We'll put these back in there like they were. So not a huge involved chrome tree. You've got your, looks like your front and rear bumper, the rims. It's got a pistol grip shifter, alternator, and then your valve covers. Looks like probably a gas filler cap right there. And a couple other small caps here. Or maybe they're the mirrors. They might be the mirrors. Alright, so these are Goodyear's radial GTs. And they got almost like an oil staining thing going on. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but they're a little discolored. There's some yellowing in here. Like some yellowing and purpling, like what if you were out in a parking lot and it was raining and the water runs into a puddle, or puddles up around like an oil stain. It's kind of the same thing. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but that's what you got going on. I'll put those back in the bag so that they... Does that work? Alright, and get these, try to protect the glass with that bag. Look, the tire's just floating around in there. So your loose pieces are the spoiler, the radiator, and your intake, and one mirror. Oh, wrong way around. Man, I love how bright that is. I hope I'm able to get a paint that matches it. Keep all loose pieces there. That's heavy. So the first parts tree, we got some engine parts. We got your manifolds here, your belt and pulley system. We got master cylinder for the brakes all up in here. Oh, I love how bright that is. Seat backs, your wheel backs, and you got your exhaust system, which is part of what made this the AAR Cuda, and that'll be in another video how I explain that. Got your interior, your rear view mirror, your other side mirror, and the distributor cap, which it won't get this distributor cap. We're probably going to add something aftermarket. Your interior tub's real nice. Got some nice detail there in the rear seats. the floor is textured, in case you want to try to flock it out. Your center console goes the whole length, and pedals. It's got interior door inserts. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, there's the front end. Or the front nose clip, I guess some would call it. There's your door inserts right there, and they say Cuda on the panel right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's there. Got your engine and transmission halves. Looks like a radiator hose, your valve, not your valve covers. Steering wheel, your fan. I can't remember what those are called. Guess it don't matter. They're there anyway. And the back, like the back valance or whatever of the car, and then your undercarriage of your car, which is pretty nicely detailed out. You got your gas tank. It's got gas lines and brake lines that are all molded into the plastic. Depending on how detailed we get with the car, they're kind of on the outside here, and then one crosses over somewhere in here. Depending on how detailed we get with the car, we'll add our own or we won't. Haven't decided what direction we're going in with that. Cylinder heads. Or cylinder heads. This is probably part of the back part of the car right here underneath. Kind of a funny looking firewall. Does this dip down thing right there. A couple of slots for the master cylinder and some other detail. Probably this looks like heater hoses. This is like, I think they call them like spoiler or something. It goes on the front, these little pieces. Part of the front air dam. Got a nice battery. It's actually got a wiper motor right there. So that's nice. Get through this one. And so you got a two-part dash, your buckets. Let me take a quicker look at this dash here. Yeah, it's got some good detail. It's got a heavy air cleaner cover right there. That's part of the hood scoop system, which I'm not sure that we'll, yeah, I don't think we're going to use that. I think this is, the hood's got its own scoop going on right there. So that's pretty good. That's good enough right there. Don't need anything else other than that. And the rear end and leaf spring assembly and the front end assembly. That takes care of that. And we got the body here. Nope, no warping that I can tell by sitting it on the thing. Looks pretty straight. So the color that I've ordered for this is it's a candy color, and it's pretty bright. We're going to put it over. We're going to prime it, and we're going to put a cosmic sparkle down, white, and then we're going to put poison green over that by Createx, and it creates a color about like this with a little bit of like a metallic in it. So it ain't going to be what referred to as like a cream color, but I think this car is going to look cool that color. And it'll be pretty bright, almost as bright as this here. But there's some imperfections in it that I want to scuff out before we paint it. I mean, this has got some good thick plastic with it. I don't know if you can see it right there or not, but right here and back this way, there's like some yellowing of the plastic. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's there. And it's got good body lines. We'll scribe them down a little bit, get it cleaned up, and as soon as I finish the Brat and I finish the stock car build, we'll start on these two builds, this one and the street machine. Haven't figured out which one I'm going to start first. I guess just whatever one's in reach, I guess. There it is. That is going to be a fun car to build. I can't believe I had one of these kits and let it get away from me. I will probably buy another just like it. Going to a model show here coming up. It's called Granite Con. So I've never been. We'll see what it's like, and try to pick up some models. So that'll finish out this video. I'm excited about this car. I love that color. Probably said that about 24 times already, but that'll close out this video here. We'll get this one started soon. I would appreciate it if you'd give the video a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Picked up a lot of subscribers over the summer. And leave me a comment if you have any thoughts about this car or any advice. Until we see each other again, everybody out there be safe and everybody be blessed.